Hello, hello? Hello, hello? Hello, hello? Hello? Hello, hello? Testing, testing.
Number 11 with a good turnaround inside the paint. Got it to go.
And just gets the ball back. Olivia Richardson, jump shot, missed.
Have a hand check foul.
Trying to get organized up here.
If only they'd start the games on a schedule so that you'd be ready.
Yeah. Kylie Baya gets the first points of the game for Pinon. Lucy Sundahl rushes down the court, gets it to Richardson. Olivia Richardson put 2 more on the score sheet for her. Ivana Richardson gets takeaway, bounce pass to Abby Wagner. Udall backs up, top of the. It's out to Sundahl. All to Wagner. Back to Olivia. Olivia 3-point shot. Off the rim, missed. Rebound by number 3 for Pinon. That's Shauna Begay. Gets it to Cambria Cheney. She makes score 6-4 for Pinon. St. John's with the 2-point lead. Starters for the Redskins. Number 2, Olivia Richardson. Number 4, Lucy Sundahl. Number 11, Abby Wagner. Number 13, Avalon Udall. 3 seconds called on Ivana, who is the 5th and final starter for St. John's. Number 22. Starters for Pinon. Number 1, Kylie Baya. Number 3, Shauna Begay. Number 5, Honka Bly. Number 21, Cambry Ticini. And number 35, Belay Begay. I know one of our Sundahl rips that away from Pinon and gets the fast break points. Our officials are Quinn Hayes,
Leroy Thomas,
and
him.
And
it's the same from earlier.
I don't acting like I remember that on the top of my head. Sundahl loses possession of that and goes out of bounds. Pinon taking their time start. Richard Udall rips that away. And they lose possession of it. Rolls out of bounds. Quinn Hayes says it'll be Pinon ball. Quinn Hayes, Leroy Thomas, and Tommy
Puyama.
That is our. Those are our officials. Quinn Hayes, Leroy Thomas, and Tommy. Pinon with possession. Udall got a hand on that ball. Lobs it over to Begay. Begay goes up. And with St. John's defense all up in her face, manages to still get the shot and points. Rory Knight since entered for the Redskins. And Morgan Lee in the game for the Redskins.
Pinon's
and Rory Knight takes that away from Baya and the foul as Knight goes to the ground. Fouls on number 3, Shauna Begay. And number 45, Jordan Sinjini, enters for Ivana. Richardson passes in to Lee. Lee facing pressure, manages to get it to Udall. Udall contested with Ticini. To Knight. Richardson fakes the 3. Sinjini gets it back out to Richardson. Foul in the paint. Richardson will go to the line to shoot 2. Fouls on number 5, Bly for Pinon. Richardson misses the first. Richardson's second shot is missed. Rebound by Sinjini, loses it Sheen for Pinon gets the rebound. Now Bly goes up and ties this game up for Pinon halfway through the first quarter. Tied at 8 apiece.
Pinon's extended their defense and they're trapping and kind of causing problems right now for St. John's.
Udall's pass, too powerful for Knight. Rolls to the other side of the court and out of bounds. Sundahl re-enters the game. Olivia Richardson to the bench. And now Ivana Richardson checks in and will come in for Udall. Three-point shot from Baya is missed. Goes out of bounds towards St. John's bench. Lee start off St. John's possession. Gets it to Knight. Screen from Richardson. Moving screen from Richardson. Pressure from Sinjini and Sundahl. Sundahl gets to Sinjini. Sinjini open lane. Puts St. John's back in the lead.
Yeah, St. John's going to need a few more of those easy buckets off of turnovers to maybe get their legs to wake up.
And three-point shot from Baya is missed. Rebound by Bly. So to Baya, two-point shot. Rolls around, is missed. Richardson with the rebound. And Sundahl. And Sundahl dumps it off to Sinjini, and Sinjini once again. It's a point. Sinjini off the bench has been great for the Redskins. 111 points entering this contest. 7th most on the team.
I'm not sure how she got that up and off the glass to go in. They were hanging all over her. So there's a lot of good strength right there.
Charge on Begay.
Number 12
number
with the illegal screen.
12 with the legal screen.
The hard part is
Udall and Olivia re-enter the game.
we used to have a separate signal for player control and a team control foul. Now it's the same signal, which confuses.
Was out of bounds, be Pinon ball. Well, you work getting around. 3-point shot from Begay. Missed. Foul on Udall.
Yeah,
Begay will go to the line to shoot 3.
she got fouled after the shot. She landed, and as she was boxing her out, she put her on the ground. Tommy's going to say that it was a continuation of the shot, but once she lands, she's no longer an airborne shooter.
Third foul for St. John's, first for Udall.
That's one. If you're Coach Davis, you're okay with that because you're boxing out. And if knowing the game of basketball today, there's very few box outs. So to be able to, if you put someone on the ground on a box out every now and again, that's all right.
Begay makes the first 2. Since fouls on 3-point shot, she has opportunity for 3. Misses the third. St. Junior the rebound. Quickly, St. John's passing. Olivia Richardson with the jump shot and the score. Now Richardson with defense make Bio lose control of it, but regain possession. Ken Bentley now in for Pinon. Number 40.
And in walks the most beautiful woman in the world.
Well, have Suzanne Hancock enter the building, and she will be joining our broadcast once she gets up here.
It's Miss America right there, baby. And
another moving screen. It's time on number 3, Shauna Begay. Sundahl to pass it for St. John's. Number 14, Melody Thomas for Pinon enters for Shauna Begay.
Kale's going to take a break and help his mother up into the bird's nest up here. I appreciate seeing that. That's one thing that I love about Kale is he takes care of his mama.
Now, Bly goes up for the shot and is fouled. You're number 3. Not yet. Just tap 3 when you're ready. Bly with the first. Now I have up here with me my beautiful mother, Mrs. Suzanne Hancock.
Better late than never.
Yeah. Pinon's kept this one close.
I see that.
St. John's only with the 4-point lead. Olivia Richardson so far leading scorer for St. John's.
Abby with the travel.
Abby Udall is St. John's leading scorer entering tonight's game, well, this afternoon's game with 228 points.
That's 228 more points than I ever scored.
And that's number 5, Honka Bly with the score for Pinon, bringing the St. John's lead down to 2. Under 30 seconds, that pass goes way out of bounds. Olivia Richardson keeps it in bounds, but Melody Thomas is there to get the takeaway for Pinon. Pinon taking their time on this, looking to not give St. John's a chance to score any more points before the first half. Goes out of bounds, 6.5 seconds remain on the clock for St. John's. Thomas stays behind the court to play defense. Now St. John's gets it across half court. Sundahl goes into the paint, jump shot, and scores.
She did get those points before the end of the first.
St. John's manages to go into second quarter with a 4-point lead.
Maybe.
Shaw was off before, but
there we go.
the points go up. Johns heads into the second 4-point lead in this 2A North Tournament semifinal matchup. Following this game, Round Valley Elks girls take on Valley Sanders 2-3 matchup. That match, if you want to watch that, it will be on Let's Go Elks YouTube channel. Following that, NPA Spartans take on the St. John's Redskins for the boys championship at 5. We'll bring that to you alongside the girls championship at 7 o'clock. Both St. John's teams entering this tournament as the number 1 seed. The girls team designated host. Over a few years they switch off between the boys or girls, but this year would not matter since St. John's is first in both categories.
Last year the regional tournament was in Flagstaff, hosted by Northland Prep, because the boys had won the region. And that is why, because it was based on the girls this year, the girls play the championship last, where traditionally you'll have the boys championship last, but since it was based on the girls' records this year, the girls championship is last.
Oh, did not know that. Backcourt violation for Pinon. Then we were talking about the year prior to that. It was here.
Yes.
As the girls hosted. And we were streaming that and had a thumbnail for our stream was a close-up shot of official Stacy Gillespie.
Yes, I heard you mention that in an earlier broadcast.
He will be on the boys' championship game tonight alongside Brian Lang and Elmer Murray. Foul on number 3 for Pinon. That's Shauna Begay.
We have a busy day of events here in St. John's and elsewhere. I noticed that the Let's Go Elks is broadcasting from the girls wrestling sectionals in Winslow.
Yeah. And also
Middle
basketball tournament in middle school basketball tournament in Holbrook
school for 8th grade teams.
for 8th grade teams. I believe you text me that St. John's won one of their matchups.
Yes. I don't know.
Olivia Richardson gets the takeaway. Lucy Sundahl earlier scored another 2 for St.
Nice
John's.
bounce pass in.
That's a great look right there.
Was that
score?
to Udall?
Yes.
Udall with the score.
I love those good plays, passes for scoring opportunities.
Now jump ball possession error will go St. John's way.
I think I might be good luck. They're up to an 8-point lead since I got here now.
Yeah.
I think
all
you're
you.
Good luck.
What?
I think you're good luck.
Well, you have to.
I don't have to. But my life
Oh.
has been great since
Richardson
you've
to
been in it.
Richardson. advances shot.
Another nice pass, teamwork there.
Udall with the rebound and the foul. Udall also leads St. John's team with rebounds on the season, 183 total, and 7 per game. First shot is missed. St. John's entering this matchup is number 3 in 2A with 15-2 record as Udall makes second. 7th seed in Copper, and the brackets came out earlier. This Tuesday, St. John's in the Copper division, which Sundahl
Nice
gets a
steal.
takeaway.
She just picked that pocket.
2 strong off, and Udall with
Another rebound.
another rebound and puts Thomas on the ground and gets the points. The Copper division, the best teams in 1, 2, and 3A conference. Those brackets came out today, and St. John's is the 7th seed,
Another steal.
and they will take on the 10-seeded Fountain Hills this Tuesday.
I also saw that Round Valley's in the Copper Division playoffs.
Grand Valley is,
Girls.
they are the 15 seed and will travel to Tuba City for that matchup.
Oh, we have a team control on that one, 22.
It's Ivana Richardson with the foul. Morgan Lee and Rory Knight enter for Abby Wagner and Ivana Richardson.
That's her second.
Rory and Morgan providing the senior leadership on the court at this point. 2 juniors and a sophomore.
And those points are from Kylie Baya for Pinon. Now St. John's working fast down the court. Richardson jump stop, deep shot from Nye, off back to rim missed. Udall nope, that's Lee
Morgan
with
Lee.
the rebound. A great effort by Nye to keep it in bounds, but turns it over to
55 right there to
Chelsea Slim.
35.
Begay. Pinon setting up. Rebound from Begay's missed. Udall with the defensive rebound.
Nice
Those are
pass
across
to Sundahl.
Sundahl. Now Sundahl to Lee. Lee fadeaway shot missed. Rebound contested for. Jump ball. It'll go Pinon's way. Now Renee Begay, number 50, enters for Bayla Begay, number
Do
35.
they still call it a jump ball even though it's not a jump ball?
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
We call it a jump ball, but we go to the possession arrow.
Right. Did they
So-
actually used to stop and jump every time?
They used to stop and jump.
And
That's what I thought.
they still do in the
time.
NBA.
That would take a lot of time.
It
And
does.
and that's why they went away from it Go to alternating possession arrow, put the ball back in play quickly instead of setting up. Your games would last 2+ hours the old way.
Yeah. I'm just thinking how many jump balls there are. But I wonder if officials call it more now.
Morgan
Usually.
Lee, jump shot, freeze frames it in.
Since it's quicker to go with AP, now it probably gets called a lot more.
I just feel like
Off the
they used to
backboard for
kind of let them
Bly.
fight more for it. But this probably keeps the game safer, too.
Yep. They do a lot of rule changes to try to clean the game up.
Clean it up, make it move faster.
Foul on Udall as she hits sticks to Cheen to the ground.
Hit sticks. She might be called, since the limit are on, that might be called high sticking.
Did she think it was a hockey game there for a minute?
The U.S. women's hockey team won yesterday 5-1. They were up 1-0 when we left this morning in the Olympics.
I believe they won.
They're good.
I had it on, but I was only
America.
partway paying attention. The Olympics and the Super Bowl.
Yes.
All,
Might have to get double TVs out, Kale.
Yeah, Lee gets knocks that one out of bounds. It's out Bly for Pinon. Will remain St. John's possession.
This is what I do. I come in and I provide the ADHD entertainment by, giving you other information besides what's going on in the court.
I always appreciate, though, the fact that you know the kids really well and can give us some fun facts about them.
Yeah, and a lot of the players on this team you've taught, but a majority of them you haven't because this is a very young St. John's team. Lots of sophomores and freshmen.
Yes, everyone on the court right now I've taught except for
Olivia
Olivia
Richardson.
and Sinagini. I did teach her sisters, the Sinagini sisters.
And
And
Olivia's sister,
Olivia's
Ivana.
sisters and brother.
And JT Richardson as
Yep.
well. Jump ball. Going back to the jump ball, the NBA still has them thing, but as Dad would say, that's not real basketball.
No, they're
But-
an entertainment league.
But just the other day, like a 5'7" player for one team won a jump ball tip-off
Oh.
in the NBA.
There's actually conversation about removing the jump ball completely from high school basketball.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just going with like a coin toss or visitor takes it out to start and then go to the AP arrow.
I liked the jump ball at the beginning of the game and the half.
Yeah.
Yeah, we only do it at the beginning and if there's overtime periods.
Oh, I thought it was at half, too.
No.
Oh, half goes from the possession arrow.
Shows you how much I pay attention.
It is, as an official, the most stressful part of a game.
Yes,
the
you have to
opening
get it
toss.
up the high enough for them to hit it, right?
High enough and straight
Yeah.
enough.
I believe there was a game not too long ago where you're doing it with Quinn Ashton. Quinn Ashton couldn't get the ball right up, so he just let you do it.
Yeah, we had a substitution thrower mid-throw.
I think he tried twice and said that's enough, right?
Well, yeah, he tried twice. The second one he got hit, so it wasn't really his fault. And he's just like, I'm done. Go ahead. You throw it.
Another illegal screen, this time on Amira Klein for Pinon. St. John's 9-point lead, 3:21 remains in the half. Lead inbound to Sundal.
But you only do it once a game, so you do it a handful of times a season.
And Sundal travels as she had a spin move off the Pinon player. Took one too many steps for the layup.
Seems like St. John's has been more aggressive in this quarter than the first quarter. Maybe they just had to wake up and get warmed up.
And
Oh,
Bly and it's stuck on the rim. Jump ball is called, so apparently there's a jump ball called when the ball gets stuck into the rim.
When the ball gets stuck in the rim, it goes to alternating possession. Do you know why?
please tell
Because it's
us.
stuck in the rim.
Well, the ball becomes dead.
Oh,
It's-
yes.
It's lodged at that point, but no one has team possession at that point because on a shot, there's no team control. And so when the ball becomes dead without team control, you can only go jump ball.
That makes sense because it literally was dead up there, not moving. You can't
literally
get a
was dead.
rebound. No one can get the rebound. That makes sense to me.
That rebound is from Begay, and she gets the points on the follow-through.
Pinon crowd getting loud here.
Lee, 3-point shot off the rim, miss.
Nice.
Rebound by Sinjini. Sinjini goes up and is fouled on the shot. She'll go to the line for 2.
You know, Sunny Ginny gets in there and gets the rebounds and works hard in that under the basket.
Sinjini on the season, 118 rebounds.
It's amazing.
Per game, she has 5.6.
She's fun to watch. Just kind of has a nose for the ball.
Sinks
Goes
that
1 for
second
2.
one. Swish. Goes the net.
St. John's playing suffocating defense.
I love watching good defense in any sport.
And Blythe
Nice.
throws that one out there. Rebound by Thomas, and then Begay, rebound shot miss. Blythe, rebound, make.
You know, Pinon's working hard under the basket trying to get those rebounds, and that one was successful for them.
2 minutes left. St. John's 6-point lead. Nice shot
Sinajini
from
with
Lee
another
Sin-
rebound and
And
another
gets
foul.
fouled again. She will go to the line once again.
She is tough.
Pinon's getting loud up in here, cheering on their team. Yes, St. John's is yelling too. I just don't think we can hear them as much.
Don't have much in the student section.
No, it's a Saturday, and like I said earlier, a lot going on. So
Have Trace Nilsson and Mason Ellington, 2 members of the St. John's wrestling team, sitting down there.
yes, and
Knox
Smith.
Sherwood.
I just forgot her first name, Rachel. And I can't see who's by her.
Maybe that's Scousing Girl.
Oh, okay, that's why I didn't.
Don't forget, we have super fan of Legacy Team Productions, Boyd Lee, in the stands.
We
He does-
also have
he
the
is.
Nielsen's up top.
Yep.
We have a good Wall crowd there. Jay Wall just had his reception last night, which unfortunately we didn't make it to because I've been ill. Oh, and there's
Thanks for that.
Adeline Palmer there in the crowd. I'm gonna have to run over and say hi to her.
Defense chance coming from the Pinon crowd. Richardson with the jump shot miss. Richardson gets his own her rebound. That's Olivia Richardson. Shot Sinjini. Nope, that's Richardson again. 3-point shot from Lee. Shazam! Nope. Her toe was on the line. It's
Yep,
2.
I was gonna say I saw the toe on the line.
Darn.
Yeah, Quentin Hayes first signaled it was a 3. Tommy signals it's a 2. They kill it to make sure that they're right.
No Shazam on that one, but she does get the shot, and St. John's takes a 10-point lead.
Take back that Shazam.
Mazazash! Off the bank.
Rewind.
Mazash.
Maya start off the Pinon offense, closing in on a minute left in the first half play in this 2A North semifinal. That's hit by Lee. Begay comes away on
nice
it. Baya.
pass.
Miss Libby Overson since entered the game.
Olivia Richardson.
Olivia Richardson
With
is
the-
fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Pinon crowd
5
not
fouls.
happy with that.
No, they aren't.
Foul is on number 40, Caden Benally. Benally, her second.
It is nice, though, to have you back up here. The Hancock trio has been reunited.
Yes, I was fired after
Reunited.
football, so.
Richardson misses the first.
And it feels so good. It's nice to know. Oh, and there's brother Mel Palmer. To go say hi to them at halftime.
Second shot off, back the rim, missed. Rebound by Benally for Pinon. It's to Begay. Need to Baya. No, that's Bly. Facing tough pressure from Lee. Gets it to Begay.
Oh,
That's
nice.
knocked down by Knight.
Rory Knight, defense. Morgan Lee with the, and the nice pass to Sundal.
And Sundal's fouled on the shot.
We have one of our other officials, Mary Freddy, apparently is watching because she just said it's nice to hear the Hancock trio.
Thank you.
Is Mary, are you coming here for the girls' championship tonight?
Sundal at the line, shoot 2, makes the first.
10-point lead.
26.7 seconds left in the half. Shot clock is dark.
Yes, she is. And Mary
It's
is
missed.
one of our better.
And Nye forces the jump ball. That'll go St. John's possession. Great awareness from Nye to go and get the jump ball because it results in a St. John's possession. That pass is too strong. And Knight is able to circle back and get it.
Yep.
To Lee. Lee deep two. That's deflected by Baya. Now
Nice defense there from Pinon.
Bly lobs it down to Cheney. It goes out of bounds to be St. John's ball. 10.4 seconds left in the half. St. John's up 10.
And on that
Lead pass into Sundahl.
that
Clock
last inbound,
starts.
Kale, because the ball is not possessed, it's an out-of-bounds pass. It can go into the backcourt, and the
Sundahl works her way down to Overson. Overson gets fouled and the shot. She will go to the line for one.
The best part there, I like to watch all the different angles, and the bench just all of them jumped up at that score right there.
I was a couple weeks ago when we were down at watching ASU basketball in West Virginia. I was pointing that out to Kale. West Virginia's bench was up the whole game, cheering them on. ASU's bench was not.
I'll tell you who was telling the West Virginia bench to support was your good old friend Johnny Estelle.
Yep. That's how we had to play.
Halftime. 13-point lead for the Lady Redskins versus the Pinon Eagles.
In this semifinal matchup, St. John's number 1 seed in this tournament, Pinon number 5 seed. We'll be back after half. Sir Paul Hancock and also Mrs. Suzanne Hancock.
AKA your parents.
You just call him mom and dad.
Came on.
Sometimes he calls me dad. Sometimes he calls me something else.
Blockhead.
Yes. When he's being nice.
Now, quick substitution. Rory Knight enters for Ivana Richardson.
Ivana goes
fouls-
off saying, I don't know what I did wrong.
Yeah. Committed your third foul.
Yes, she did.
Big A. This is both.
Rory Knight with the rebound.
Now, quick passing for St. John's. Richardson
That was nice
Batted down.
passing. Just got batted. Yeah, knocked
Batted.
out of her hand.
by Shauna Begay. Begay will pass into Bly to start off Pinon's possession. It hurls across to Bly.
You have the St.
double
John's
team.
crowd yelling defense. But Pinon scores.
Yep, split through Wagner and Udall.
Nice pass from Wagner. To
Sundal shot top of the post, rolls out, missed. Bounces off of Bly's head and into Abby Wagner's hand. Sundal backs up the ball and loses possession. Bly comes away with it.
Pinon
to
playing
Begay.
good defense here.
Abaya
Come out in the second half.
rolls out of bounds. Pressure from Wagner.
Yeah, Pinon in the first quarter was playing some great defense. Very tough. So it's there. You just have to do it for a longer stints.
St. John's with possession. There's Sundal to Udall and hands it off to Richardson. So back to Udall. Udall 3-point shot. Shazam! Words for Al McCoy started off St. John's scoring in the second half. There's the sighting. And travel from Tichin.
Yeah, she might got about 2 or 3 extra steps in there on that one. Maybe 4.
John's with possession once again. Wagner, Sundal calling out the play. Sundal pass to Wagner, and then Knight with the jump shot off the rim, missed. Rebound by Udall. Udall tries to go for the rebound again, goes out of bounds.
Pinon possession.
Dribbling for, gets it to Begay. Begay loses it, but Pye's there again. 3-point shot, off the rim, missed. Rebound by Richardson, foul.
I tell you what, that was an incredible block out by Richardson. Just put her butt on the thigh and pushed backwards, and then Mr. Hayes calls a foul, saying she reached around and grabbed.
Second foul for Richardson, and Abby Wagner goes to the bench. Morgan Lee enters. Morgan Lee's been terrific off the bench. He's the top scorer off the bench for St. John's and leads in his 4th highest score for St. John's, 172 points entering today's tournament.
You just don't see blockouts like that much anymore. Kids just don't do it as much.
Sundal start off the offense for St. John's. So to Richardson, to Sundal. Finds Lee across the court and finds Richardson across the court again. Back to Udall, wide open pass from St. John's. Udall misses that shot off the rim. Rebound by Begay. No, that's Bly. And then Sundal.
Scuffle down on the court.
Travel on Bly.
Yep, because she had the ball in her possession and then went to the ground.
Sinigini enters for Udall. Renee Begay enters for Bela Begay. Sundal once again to start off St. John's possession. Sinjini back out to Lee. Finds Richardson. Richardson jump shot. Off the rim miss. Gets her own rebound. Snatched that one away from Thomas. Sundahl with the ball
Kicks
again.
it out to Sundahl.
Richardson fakes. Finds Lee across the court. Lee jump shot. Missed. Rebound by Byatt. Couldn't come down with it, and jump ball forced by Richardson and Knight. St. John's 14-point lead.
You know, Rory Knight will go and force those jump balls a lot if you watch her. She'll fight for it.
Possession arrow goes to St. John's. Knight, 3-point shot.
Yeah,
Off the rim, missed. Rebound by Tachin. Gets it to Bly. Bly goes up. Off the rim, missed. Rebound by
Rory
Knight.
Knight. Oh.
And turns it over to Thomas. St. James was expecting it. Deep shot from Begay, missed. Knight with the rebound. Facing pressure, gets it to Richardson.
Richardson dribbles past 3 defenders. Gets it to Senegini for the score. That was some nice team play there.
Round Valley girls are headed to the locker room.
They'll
Halfway
take
through the third quarter.
They will take on Valley Sanders following this game. That will be on Let's Go Elks. And Knight comes out with the takeaway after Bly lost the ball. Deep shot from Morgan, missed. Rebound by Begay. Begay to Bly. That's tipped out of bounds by Lee.
This may be the most comfortable seat today. Poor Trevor.
Udall re-enters the game. Travel on.
You know how it
Tachin.
feels to be Trevor.
I do know how that feels. I'll have to send it to him here in a second.
16-point lead for the Lady Redskins versus the Pinon Eagles. Nice passing.
Travel
Travel.
from Richardson.
And she knows it. Shaking her head like, oops, I know better than that.
Begay and Begay enter for Baya and Thomas. That's Sonora Begay and Bailey Begay entering.
We also had a couple of St. John's substitutions, didn't we? Or just
No,
one?
it was just that Pinon one.
Abby's back in.
Someone went,
I mentioned that
someone out
earlier.
for
I
St.
mentioned
John's.
that
Rory
earlier.
went out.
I was making fun of Trevor. Never mind.
I mentioned that earlier.
We were making fun of Trevor. Let it go, Cal. Let it go. Should say let it snow. We really need the snow.
We do. It's 50-something degrees, though, so.
Yes, I should be outside working.
3-point shot from Morgan. Missed. Rebound by Udall and gets the score.
That was a pass off the glass.
A glass pass.
Correct. Give her the assist.
St. John's coming out the second half, extending the lead.
And Wagner gets takeaway, strips it out of Begay's hands. And foul. No travel on Wagner. Sonora Begay went to the ground now. Kaylee Chi and Kaden Benali enter for Begay and Begay. Renee Begay and Sonora Begay.
Begay squared.
Timeout called by Coach Shane Begay for Pinon. St. John's with the lead, 42-24. 1:58 remaining in the third quarter. Note out of the timeout. Ticini to pass in. It's out to Chi. Back to Ticini. Pressure from Sundahl and Lee goes out of bounds. It goes to St. John's. Lee with the ball to set St. John's offense to Wagner. Wagner lobs to Sinjini. Sinjini reaches up, grabs it, and gets fouled on the shot. Should go to the line for 2. Fouls on number 35. 35. Bailey Begay. Sinjini makes the first. Kylie Baya enters for Cambry Ticini.
Sinjini looking to make it a 20-point lead for the Lady Redskins. And she doesn't.
And you just jinxed it.
I did. I knew right when I said it. Why did I do that?
Kaylee Chi gets...
We have a bit of superstitious streak in our family.
Bly reaches up and misses the shot, but...
Nice shot, just missed
now
it.
Sundahl open across the court, goes up and rises to the rim, getting another 2 for St. John's. Makes it a 21-point game. I guess it Benali back to Chi. Baya Benali goes up, pressure from Sinjini is too much for her.
Nice
Missed shot, and
there.
now Sundahl comes down with the takeaway. Bounce pass from Sinjini goes into the hands of Bly.
Nice look, but number 5 was there for Pinon.
Ball's out on Pinon. 39 seconds left in the third. First time nice. Susie Andrews enters the game, and Olivia Richardson returns Wagner and Lee to the bench.
Both teams are hustling. These girls have hustle in them on both sides of the ball. What you love to see.
Jump shot from Richardson missed. Rebound by Udall, and the score and the foul.
Is that a triple something?
Triple something.
Foul is on number 25 for Pinon, Kaylee Chi, her first.
You know you're old when the shorts have gone from this length to long to longer, and then gradually back to this length.
Yep.
Sinjini gets another 2 on the board for St. John's. 14 seconds left in the third.
I'm also here for fashion.
Unfortunately, like these shorts are actually still longer than when I was in high school.
Yes.
We would have been happy with these.
Yes. These actually look like a comfortable length for playing.
Time expires in the third. St. John's with the 25-point lead in the semifinal matchup. Winner will take on the winner between Sanders and Round Valley at 7 o'clock for the championship.
Boys championship at 5. St. John's Redskins versus NPA Spartans, that's right. So 5 o'clock boys championship, 7 o'clock girls championship, pending the outcome of this game and the next game for the girls. But the boys championship has already been determined. So St. John's versus Northland Prep Academy. I almost said Northland Pioneer.
Bradshaw said Northland Pioneer earlier when introducing them.
The Golden Eagles.
The Golden Eagles, Paul's first alma mater. He has like 20 of them, so.
Took advantage of the early transfer portal there.
Early transfer portal. I didn't get any NIL deals, though.
No.
Yeah, they didn't have those in the 1950s.
No, they did not.
It's not quite that
It was
old.
the late 1900s.
Deep 3 from Ticini does not connect. Rebound by Bly. Bly goes up and gets 2 for Pinon.
Knight to Andrus there.
Andrus almost taken away and finally is by Ticini. Richardson was fighting to keep possession. St. John's falling back quick on defense. Shot by Baya. Off back the rim miss. Rebound by Nope. Knight. Knight had a hand in on it. Oh. Shauna
Three-point
Begay
shot just missed by number 3.
Shauna Begay.
Susie Andrus dribbling the ball down. Gets it to Knight for the
Knight
3.
3. Short missed.
She meant that
Rebound
for a
by
pass,
Begay.
not a shot there. That's what you always say, right?
That's right.
I was
That was-
passing it.
That's supposed to be an assist.
You know, it's interesting about an assist I found out. So you would think, like, if you bounce the
They
ball
put the
off,
points on the wrong side there, but hopefully they correct
if you
it.
bounce the ball off of the backboard to set someone up for a dunk, would you think that's an assist?
It really depends on who's the scorekeeper.
Well, in the NBA, it's consistent. It's called as a missed shot, so you won't see that happen much in NBA. Of course, the NBA is a joke.
It's all entertainment.
I think that they put the last Pinon score on St. John's.
I'm sure Mrs. Bradshaw will fix that here shortly.
Shot from Nye connects for St. John's.
Okay.
Usually the visiting or the crowd that is missing the points will let you know quickly too.
There we go. It's fixed now. I know as a scorekeeper, sometimes you just need a minute to get it correct.
That's taken away by Begay.
A lot of times as an official, I'll recognize it, but I'll do it at the next dead ball. I'll try to fix it.
Well, and I think that, I was going to say, I think that when it's a closer game, you want it fixed more quickly.
Yeah.
When I'm doing the wrestling, they want it fixed right away because the wrestlers will look up there and they'll use it.
And every point matters in wrestling
Every
too.
point, and especially if it's close, they're like, wait, what do I have to score here? What do I have to do?
Also for techs and also team
Right.
scores, whether it's 3 or 4. Missed
So-
shot from Ivana.
I know a couple nights ago I was off for a minute on the score, but we got it corrected pretty quickly so that officials and everyone knew, wrestlers knew what it was. Ivana,
Don't worry, I didn't call you out on the broadcast.
thank you. But I think it was because we were checking with the official too on the score to make sure we had it right.
Rebound by Knight once again. Close to a double dribble. That Sundahl with pressure from Slim gets fouled.
Yeah, I think in wrestling there's more opportunities to stop a match too. Where there's, basketball, you don't want to stop flow.
Right. And like I said, when it's not
Wagner and Udall enter for Lee and Ivana Richardson.
it's not a closer game.
Yeah.
Sundahl passes into Richardson.
Although both sides of the ball are playing like it's a 2-point game.
Yeah, they're both playing
The
hard, which is
hustle,
fun.
yeah, I like it. You don't want it to be, you want both teams to go down fighting no
For-
matter what.
4 of the 5 starters for St. John's on the court still for St. John's.
Richardson with those points, right? Was that Richardson?
And I was checking my phone, got ESPN notification. Wagner
Wagner.
open lane.
Nice.
Gets the fast break points for St. John's, sending this lead to 26.
Not a direct message from Adam Schefter telling you what's going on in the NFL.
Nice.
It was
Lucy
Adam Schefter.
Sundahl
Sundahl,
with
fast
the
break
steal
points.
and the points.
Brings it to 28. Oh, it was a Schefter notification saying the Falcons are going to cut QB Kirk Cousins.
Oh, poor Cousins.
Richardson rips that away, but jump ball. I'd like to see the Cardinals go after Cousins because their only 2 good quarterbacks in their history were from other teams, Kurt Warner and Carson Palmer. Who knows, maybe they can get Cousins and have some magic. He's almost 40 years old, though.
Maybe they could be like the Vikings.
Sundahl,
That puts us at 30.
running clock and shot clock should be turned off.
Yeah, as soon as they realize it, they'll turn it off.
Hadley Charleston, Sage Platt check into the bench to be subbed in at the next
What
dead
does
ball.
What does the spread have to be for a running clock?
30 in the fourth quarter.
In the fourth quarter.
So any time in the fourth quarter?
Yes.
Yep.
Except the last minute.
And then does it stay that way no matter what?
Till the last minute.
Till the last minute.
So even if it goes, okay.
Yeah, because when they
Udall goes
created
up
it-
and gets another 2 for St. John's.
when they created
Timeout.
the running clock, they didn't want the clock to expire when someone was shooting free throws.
Nicole Wall will also enter for the Redskins after the timeout.
$32-point lead for the Redskins. And we also see Sage Platte, Hadley Charleston,
Libby Overson as well.
Susie Andrews was already
So
in.
full
right?
rotation,
Yes.
bench rotation for the Redskins. 2 sophomores, 1 freshman, 1 junior, and 1 senior.
So this is a good opportunity to have the next 3.5 minutes to get a lot of time in, and that's how you develop depth.
Shot clock turned off.
Coach Davis says, here's your shot. That a pun intended.
Yeah, and you get some good experience, some good postseason game experience for the young
And
kids.
Pinon's a tough team. They're not going to stop playing.
No, they'll,
Nicole Wall,
they'll battle.
that bounces around, and she gets it to her teammate Susie Andrus, who gets it back
3-point
to Wall.
shot from Wall. Shazam!
And the Wall, look at Ryan. Did you catch Ryan? You didn't catch
No.
Ryan on that.
Let's see if I can find Ryan.
He gave
That-
the big
Game's still
signal
going.
for his
I know the game's still going, but I did see that whole section standing up, so that's always
3-point shot from Bly's miss.
Overson with the rebound.
Overson.
That's why I wish we, had a few more cameras, had some students that were active into watching things, and so we could shoot to different things like that.
Andrews shot miss. Rebound by Sosi for Pinon. Rebound by Charleston for St. John's.
Good job by Hadley Charleston.
Pressure from Bly. Bly reaches down and gets a steal. Jump shot from
Another
Pinon is missed.
rebound from Charleston.
Charleston facing heavy pressure. Turns over again.
Love it.
Missed shot that time. And
Keep battling, girls.
Andrews goes to the ground. Sage Platt comes away with the ball. It's across to Wall. Wall had to jump for that one.
Back to Andrus.
That was tipped by Charleston. 3-point shot from Platt.
Oh.
Off the rim and missed. See a lot of those shots from her brother T.
The misses? Or the 3-point
Well,
shot?
T. I think T had positive percentage on threes last game.
Yeah, he shot well.
Clock continues to run. 35-point lead
You
for
miss
St. John's.
100% of the shots you don't take.
Yep.
I love to see shooting, especially from the girls.
Allie Platt, first time night, enters for Nicole Wall.
Yeah, it's good to see the girls, anyone be aggressive offensively.
Sage gets the inbounds pass.
So they turned the shot clock off, though, during the running clock so that the one team could actually run more clock so they don't run the scores up.
And Charleston gets a pass, misses it.
You know what T's name is, right?
Trey.
T.
Trey, so he has to go for the trays.
Yeah.
Full name's Trey Harn. Announcing standpoint, glad he doesn't go by that.
Well, his dad goes by Trey.
Mhm.
T. So what's his son going to go by?
Quattro.
It's going to be I because they take off the top part
you
of
go.
the T. It'll just progressively get shorter.
Or little t?
Yeah.
Lowercase t?
Maybe they'll call him A. Since it, Ray.
Travel from Allie Platt.
You know, Coach Ray Davis could put in all the plats at once. And
That would be Platteville down there.
is there 2 more on the bench or just 1?
Hope.
So-
No, there's
Be a platitude of plats.
Oh, yeah, there's Lucy.
Pinon fan.
Pinon fans want him to shoot it.
2-point shot connects. Buzzer beater
nice.
shot St. John's wins this one. 65-35 is the final score. They will take on winner between Round Valley and Pinon at 7. And then which that game is right after this. That will be on Let's Go Elks. Great win for St. John's, looking to go for another win tonight and win the 2A North. And then next Tuesday, first round Copper Division, they're the number 7 seed. They will take on Fountain Hills.
So we'll be back at 5 o'clock with the boys championship.
Signing off.